Yo, what's up, guys? It's Optic Retals. Today I am back with the RLCS Regional Recap. As always, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Enjoy the Alright, so as the intro stated, I am back with RLCS 22-23 Spring Regional 2. Oh, they all have names now. One's like a cup, one's... Wait, I think I have it. No, don't have it. One's a cup, one's an invitational. I don't know anymore. The names are so confusing, but we are back with our recaps. If you don't know, if you don't follow along, we have 3 regionals to split, and I do a recap after the end of every one. Last regional, we got third. We lost to Genji and Complexity. This one, we got 6th, losing to FaZe and V1. I'll get into that later. Getting third last regional put us in a great spot for Boston, and I appreciate all the love from the green wall, as always. You know, it does make this a lot easier, and we see it. We do see it. But, you know, we still have to perform. So we are coming into this regional as the 5 seed. We are playing first match against M80, which is a team that we've played before, we've lost to before. The first time we played them, I think, was last split, Winter 1 group stage, I think, and we lost to them 3-1. And they ended our regional run. So the last few times we've played them, it hasn't been pretty for them, but it is definitely a team that can, you know, catch you by surprise. Any of these teams, you know, there's only 16 North American teams at the top. Now, all of them can come to play. Of course, some are better than others, but you know, if you don't take them serious, then there's no saying what could happen. But luckily, not luckily, thankfully, we prepared really well for that match. 3-0. No major scares there. It was just a good series from everybody. Everyone played well. You know, no one was a superstar. I mean, AJ's obviously going to do AJ things, but you know, it wasn't a one-man job. Everyone had a good day one. After the M80 match, we run into a G2, who is someone we played last regional. We beat them in the lowers 4-2 last regional. This is the game 5 against them, this regional. And it's a team that we have a pretty decent, you know, feel against. We have a decent read against. We think stylistically, it's a good matchup for us. And you can argue this team isn't what they were before, or that they're slumping right now. And I would agree with you. I don't know what it is. You know, they're not the scariest G2 roster that I've ever seen. Of course, they're still G2. You know, they're the 4 seed for a reason. It's not a free match by any means. In fact, they're supposed to beat us. Us beating them was an upset. But we win game 1, feel great. Games 2 and 3, they come out and just smack us in the mouth. I mean, Atomic hits one of the craziest shots I've ever been scored on. Okay, excuse me. That's ever been scored against me in tournament. I mean, it was insane. If you saw it, it was the ceiling double off the corner. It was gross. Then games 2 and 3, they kill us. We have a little playstyle change. We have a little read from shout out Coach Rogreg and analyst Kev Pert, but we get a little intel. We change some things up, and we feel really good. Games 4 and 5. Luckily, this game 5, we started off with a Magic Bear kickoff goal, which is always, dude, being up 1 with 4:57 left is the best feeling in the world, and we were able to hold on in this game. But we beat G2 Esports 3-2 to clinch our top 6, which getting top 3, being able to clinch top 6 with 2 lives was the best feeling in the world. You know, we win one more match and we're basically a lock for the major. We're in a great spot. Unfortunately, we play into a V1. V1 upsets Complexity. We feel decent about our V1 matchup. We go over some film, see what they're doing. Playing a little different, but nothing that if we're playing good we can't handle. And Saturday we come out and they just beat the shit out of us, to be honest. They just were unreal. You got to respect it from all 3 of them. All 3 of them played great. Game 1 was definitely the weakest V1 of that series, and we kind of trolled some challenges, and after that the series was over. I mean, they got unreal confidence. Yeah, you got to respect it. It's a team that hasn't showed anything until this regional, and then they win this regional. So props to all 3 of them and Fireburner. You know, they came out completely different, and they killed us. It wasn't close. It wasn't a series where any of us were happy with our performance. It wasn't a series where, you know, we were happy with our game plan going into the series. Like, all of us could have done something better. You know, no one played great, and against a team with Daniel Beast Mode, you're going to have to play great to beat them. And that's just unfortunately, the sad reality of it. You need at least one or two players kind of going off, and we didn't have that. They did. So shout out to that V1 roster. We now find ourselves in the lowers, and we play against FaZe Clan, who early in the tournament lost to Furia in 5, dropped down to lowers, played Koi into Shopify, I believe, and I think they swept both of them. Again, this FaZe roster, second in the major, won 2 regionals last split. Had a bad regional one this split, but they're still FaZe. They still have first killer. You could throw first killer with 2, low pros, and he'll still probably make a major. I mean, he's the biggest carry job I've seen in a long time. Again, no offense to Sip and Miss, both great players. I've teamed with both of them. Fantastic. But FK did his thing, and it was not a fun series. Again, like the V1 series, none of us played well. AJ's floor is a little higher than me and Magic Bears, but none of us were happy with how we played. Game plan for it wasn't great. It was just, that day we went 0-8. 0-8 in games. Again, it was to the 2 regional finalists. So it helps it a little bit, but still doesn't feel great. Going 0-8 never feels great. Shout out to the Season 7 Space Station team. But we find ourselves finishing at 5th, 6th. Third last regional, and I actually have the rankings up. So, if you don't know how RLCS works, you have to finish top 5 to clinch the major. Right now, we are in 4th. Complexity and V1 are tied at 1 at 30. SSG's at 3 with 29. We're at 4 with 27. FaZe and Gen G are tied at 5, right behind us at 26. And then Furia, G2, Energy, Shopify are all in the race as well. It's never been like this. This is the first split in NA at least where not a single team is even close to clinched by, regional 3. Complexity and V1 are probably going to be fine, but they are 4 points ahead of 6th. That's insane. That is 2 spots. Only 1 in the higher rounds. That's insane. It's unfortunate for us, to be honest, because, with the 3rd and the 6th, usually you're going to the 3rd regional with a 95% chance of making it. We're 1 point ahead of 6th. We're tied 5th, which is unreal. And obviously that's not an excuse. We're in a great spot to make Boston. We need NA to do really well at the major because we want to make Worlds. Right now we are 7th in full ranking. This is just split I'm talking about. Now I'm talking about full RLCS ranking. We're 7th. Right now, 7 NA teams make Worlds. NA needs to keep playing well at the majors for that to happen. There's a very real chance we go down to 6. So we really need to do well this regional, and if we want to lock our World spot, we really need to do well at the major. So it's going to be a lot of grinding. I think the team, and we did talk about it after we got 3rd, I think it did get a little complacent. All of us, not talking about either of my teammates without putting myself in there, because I played way more for the first regional, and that's on me. It's something that you can't let your foot off the pedal, and I did a little bit. And that's, not to say that I wasn't playing at all, but you got to work harder than these super mechanical players that don't really need that many hours to play great. So we are in a good spot. With the first 2 regionals, 6 isn't bad. We could be in a way worse spot. I mean, like I was talking about him earlier, shout out G2, but that team is 7 points behind us, which is a lot. 7 points is the difference between 3rd and 9th, 12th, I think. So, could be in a worse spot. But we gotta play a little bit better. We gotta figure out our game plan a little bit. We just have to grind. We're in the driver's seat, but a 5th, 6th probably clinches us. A 7th, 8th gives us a decent chance to make it. Anything below that, probably not. So we gotta perform. We go out there. I'll actually put the bracket on the screen now. We play Shopify into Complexity if we win that. Win both of those matches, we're top 6. We're basically clinched for the major. So it's not going to be easy. Of course, it never is to make top 5 in a region this stacked, especially with all the import teams. We have 3 import teams in the top 7 right now. Without all those, we're in a great spot. But that's what makes it so fun. That's why everyone gets paid so much in NA. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the love. I know Saturday was not the match you wanted to watch or the day you wanted to watch. I know there were some Optic fans watching us go 0-8, and you were kind of scratching your head. Give us a little time. The last 2 regionals, we've only lost to the regional finalists, which isn't an excuse because we do need to beat those 4 teams to be the best in NA, which is where we're trying to be. But, we haven't had any ugly losses yet. against teams that we shouldn't lose to. And that's something that we struggled with a ton in the first 6 months of this team. So, it's improvement. It's progress. You know, it's not linear. So, as always, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. We've got about 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, I think, until the next regional. So it's grind time. I'll be live on Twitch basically every day. Go follow the Twitch. I'll be posting daily on YouTube, as always. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys next time.